In today's video, we're going to have a look at Egrix, a 5 mana 4/4 Death Touch lifelink spider. With this spider, we are trying to combo off in one turn in this deck. It gives you some Bolas Citadel vibes for the people who still remember, but the main goal is to just play your deck from the top of your library, keep going and ping opponent down until they have 0 life. And if you want to know how we do this, then watch the video. Let's have a look at this Mardu sack list here. We have Egrix the Bile Bulwark, one of the new cards from the new set, the 5 mana 4/4 Death Touch lifelink, which itself is already quite decent. And whenever Egrix attacks until the end of turn, you may look at the top card of your library anytime and you may play cards from the top of your library. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its mana value rather than pay its mana cost. So this card allows us to play our deck. We want to play the deck and win at the same turn, and you will see we did this more than once. And it is way more powerful than I first expected. And the way we do this is we gain a lot of life with our cards, and we also have a way to surveil the lands away, because you can only play one land per turn, right? So first of all, how do we gain life? We play this in a sacrifice deck, so we have Sephiroth, the Fabled Soldier, which is a 3 mana for free, and whenever this card enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card. And whenever another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And if this is the 4th time, you flip it to the one-winged angel and you get the emblem where this effect will happen. This is the first way. The second way is the Vengeful Bloodwitch, which is a 2 mana 1/1. When this creature or another creature control dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So we only play 2 Blood Witches here because we will find them easier with like Egrix, right? We will just try to do it until we find it, and until then we use surveil abilities. And we have multiple ways to surveil here. We of course has the Umbral color Zealot, a 2 mana 3/2. Sacrifice another creature artifact, surveil 1, so sacrifice outlet to ping to gain life, and at the same time to be able to surveil and play our deck. We also play 2 Snarling Gorehound here, which is a 1 mana 1/1. And whenever another creature control power 2 or less enters, surveil 1. Another way to find our cards, to fill our graveyard, and yeah, to just get the combo going, right? We also play Enduring Innocence here, which has a double role, so it's a 3 mana 2/1 lifelink. Lifelink really good, of course. And whenever one or more other creature control power 2 or less enters, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. So we can use this also once to get rid of a land, and it just helps us to get there, right? And this card doesn't really die, it comes back as an enchantment, so that's really nice. We have many creatures here as well, but the main questions you maybe ask yourself right now is like, Egrix, but you play Egrix, you cannot just attack the same turn. True, but that's why we play red. Because in red we have Summon Brynhilder, 2 mana 2/1, the enchantment creature saga. On the first step, we exile the top card of our library. During any turn, you may put a law count on the saga. You may play that card, which is already really nice. Also a card draw. And on the second and third step, when you next cast a creature spell this turn, it gains haste until the end of turn. So yeah, haste the Egrix on turn 5. Really nice, right? And since we play a summon here and have a sacrifice deck, I do love Alesha, who loves at Fate quite a lot. A 3 mana 2/2 first strike. When Alesha attacks, put a +1/+1 count on it. And then with Rate, at the beginning of your end step, if you attack this turn, return target creature card with mana value less than or equal to Alesha's power from your graveyard to the battlefield. This gives you some cool Brynhilder loops here, but also this attack here can also get like a Blood Witch maybe back, or like a Zealot maybe back, depending on the power, right, to help with the combo later on as well. Then there's also the question, but they can just counter it. Yeah, true, but we have Voice of Victory, which is a 2 mana 1/3. Your opponent can't cast spells during your turn. This allows us to feel quite safe when we attack with Egrix there. And the good part is this card doesn't have to survive. It's just attack, and then this effect will happen. And yeah, this also is Mobilized 2, which creates 2 tokens, which we have to sacrifice at the end of turn when we attack with this card, which also of course helps us with the Sephiroth triggers and the Blood Witch to stay alive and to pressure a lot. This is not just a combo deck, it has a lot of pressure with these cards alone. And yeah. We also play the Sir Vondam Sunstar Exemplar. Here's a 2/2 mana 2/2 Vigilance Menace. When another creature control dies or is put into exile, put a +1/+1 counter on Sir Vondam, and you gain 1 life. And when Sir Vondam dies or is put into exile with its power 4 greater, destroy up to 1 target non-permanent. Multiple reasons here. First, gain life. Second, be able to destroy something, and this card can pressure quite a lot. I think a 2-of is perfect here. We also play as the 1 mana tribal here with the Infestation Sage, a 1 mana 1/1. When this dies, we create an insect flying, and the nesting bot 1 mana with Start Your Engine. When this dies, we get a 1/1 token here. These should help us to sacrifice and surveil more. It's quite hard to have like the perfect number here. This is the way I went. I will talk maybe a bit more in the end of the video after the games. But we also have Raise the Past here. Raise the Past only as a 2-of because we play quite a lot of 3 here. But this one can help us still quite a lot because we have still a lot that we can get back. And you can just win the game with Raise the Past if you have the Sephiroth and Sacrifice it there. For mana, return all creature cards with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. These are our creatures here. And this is the deck. Mana-wise, I play 3 Starting Town and 2 Passage. Maybe it can be 3 Passage, 2 Starting Town. But we also have the Foundry, which is definitely helpful. We also play a 1-of Dalkowan Encampment, where we can pay 3. And whenever we attack, we create 2 red warrior creature tokens. It's basically the Mobilize effect too. And also helps us, of course, to have some triggers. But yeah, the deck is super strong, and you will see, we had many times where you also could combo off, but opponent just lost the game before, because the deck is still quite aggressive, and it doesn't have removal spell. This may be a downside, but if you play against like Mono Red and these type of decks, which we did, all you have to do is just gain life, attack, gain life, attack, gain life, attack. We have another life gain there. Yeah, worked really great, super fun deck to play, but again, Egrix is the card you want, and that's the combo piece. Don't forget, it doesn't matter if it survives or not, you will just have to attack with this card and you can start doing your thing. And it's super fun to do, and I really wanted to try this card. It's so cool, and I was happy to find a shell for this, and this is probably the best shell. And yeah, if you like my content, if you like what I do, feel free to subscribe and like the video. Join our Discord. We have a really thriving community. People are always writing. I'm so happy to have you all there. And yeah, if you like it, then enjoy the video. Okay. It is a keep. This is a keep. We have a turn 2, turn 3, and then, you know. Let's see if we get there though. Since we see red on the other side, let's see if we get there. What is this? Okay, the second spell costs 1 less to cast. Sure. Turn 4, turn 5, and then maybe we just win the game. If we survive. At the beginning of combat, your turn, if 2 or more non-power enter the battlefield, you can turn to dark green. Not cool. Not cool. Absolutely not cool. I have to. Taking too much damage is really, really bad. Yeah. I have to attack here. If they're blocked, they're blocked. But I have to attack. I need to survive. Gives me a life as well. Gives me a life. Need to survive, right? Need to survive. We need 1 more land though. We need 1 more land. But yeah, I would really like to play Brynhild next turn. Like, I really, really want to. This is so much damage. Cannot take that damage. I block a creature that. Take the damage there. This one will give me 4 damage. Okay. Getting life back is nice, of course. That mouse, annoying. Boy, this is an interesting turn. I can try. Well, it forces me to block, right? So I need another creature on the battlefield. I mean, it really depends what I draw. It really depends what I draw. I can't just... The double strike is annoying. I also can't just actually tap the Simplane of Sephiroth. But then I'm forced to block again. So what I'm gonna try is... I'm gonna try like this. Be forced to block, right? And I will go... So we block with the voice. We block with the voice and attack with the Egrix next turn. Which is the way we have to do it. Crazy. And we can win, right? We just need to find the cards. But it's gonna be tricky. We get 4 life here. This will just, yeah, just block it. Yeah. Now, it's actually an interesting decision here to make, to be fair. Do I want to keep voice? I want to keep voice. Voice gives me the protection from Egrix, right? So we're gonna go like this. And then hopefully the summon survives. Did not survive. Okay. Well. Sephiroth it is. Make sure I survive this. Kinda cute. We have a block with the Sage here now, which is good. And we can just play Egrix next turn, hardcast as well. So, this mouse is troublesome, but hey. We have our blocks here. As long as there's no trample. Like, now there's trample, huh? I still block here. I could have let it through, actually. To be honest. We can activate Sephiroth as well. It's also good. Okay, I think we're gonna play this. Pretty good. They get quite big over there, huh? If I play this, I think the life is more important right now. Of course they can block this. But getting the life here is still more important, I think. Still more important. Triple block is interesting because it will trigger now. 2 here, and then 2 here. So I didn't expect a triple block. And then, yeah. I probably could have won just by this card. I just didn't realize it. It doesn't matter. I was so focused on getting Egrix out to do it. But yeah, well, hey, we won the game. So, GG. Oh, it's playable. It's playable. Not perfect, but playable. Well, this is a mirror match, this will be interesting. Okay, no. Dropping one of those. Get lost. Get lost, what are they playing? Trying to figure it out. Gonna play summon next turn. Okay. It's a lot of pressure with these only. Oh, okay, Pixie. Interesting. That's gonna be an interesting game, I have a feeling. It prevents me from blocking, so it's decent. Acolyte, good card. Good card. Okay, visit. Interesting. Oh, this one here. Can we do it next turn? Can we do it? We have a Bloodwitch on the board, so if Bryn Hilda survives. Maybe should have played this so they not want to deal with that card. Okay. The good part is when it attacks until the end of the game, right? So we need to get an attack in. We don't have a voice, which is a bit sad. But we will try. We're gonna try. Pixie, okay. I'm not too scared about the Pixie here. Taking Curing back makes sense. Let's see. They have to kill it pre-attack step. We have 16 life, and we will do things now. Let's see if we can do it. We have Surveillors on the field and Pingers. They have Get Lost before. Okay, we get the attack in. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. It's the moment. It's the moment. It is the moment. Okay, so 13 life, huh? We decline this one. Actually stupid. Oh, I love it. When something works, it's just beautiful. Bolas Citadel vibes right there. Good old Bolas Citadel vibes. And we keep pinging. And we just play our deck now. That's what we're gonna do. Just play our deck now. My god, this is stupid. gonna draw this one, because we don't want it. Ping more. We can just win by pinging now as well. But isn't it fun to play your deck? Isn't it fun? Yeah, well, when it works, it works. And yeah, GG. Keep. Keepity keep. Can actually go white here. Can actually go white because we need it again here, and we turn 2. Starting the engine. I like the innocence here. Double white is needed as well. Okay. I'm not too happy with these cards. Especially taking damage. We have life gain in this deck integrated, so it's not too bad usually. We don't block here because we really want to have the draw trigger. Really want to have that. I will double block here because they have to pump. This is just a tempo play. That's literally all it is. All we want is tempo here. Get the draw in. Yeah, not a land, but decent fun. It's dangerous to play this way against them, of course. This one is now our just lifelink guy. Just fine. We get double block here, of course, so cannot really. Cannot really. They have to pump the other one, yeah. Still get an attack with the victory though. Okay. It's this one first. We get life, which is fine. It's too good to not keep. It's too good to not keep. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Getting all the life is important here. I will use my innocence to block next turn. Back on 14, back on 15. And then Sephiroth with double ping is nice. It's quite nice. Having erased the past, of course, also lets us block differently now, but we still need to find a land first. Still need to find a land first there. So let's see. I will definitely block. This one is the easiest block so far. Maybe they have a shelter, which is kind of annoying. That's the most annoying here. So we lose Innocence, which is brutal. Block the damage. And then we need to find a land. Just try to block as much as we can. Not a land again. Not cool. Not cool. But we get some life, so it's okay. Not cool. We have two creatures here. We definitely want to block with the Bloodwitch here. I'm pretty sure my Sephiroth will not survive. Missing the lands here is... What's the chance? Double sheltered. That's crazy. If I draw a land, I have blocks. But yeah, take a lot of damage here. Let's see. They have 5 life. Didn't find a land, huh? Can try to go like this, but go on 1, and then I go on 3. But it gives me 2, then I have block. If I just play this, I have so much life too. It's not much I can do, honestly. Okay, yeah. I mean, if you stuck on land, you stuck on land. So you have to accept these losses, you just have to accept, and yeah, you accept it. GG. Let's hope we find a land. Other than that, it's good. Voice is super nice early. It's definitely not what I wanted to see. Land and we Gucci. We're gonna play this one first. First of all, it draws me. Second, if it dies, it's not too bad. If it dies, it's not too bad. Okay, Simulacrum. Simulacrum. It's an interesting one. Do we want to go like this? Or do we want to play more around? I think we play more around. Let's attack here. I don't want to run into this Dark Age yet. And this allows me to play around the Dark Age more. What is on 10? Let's see how this goes. Playing around Dark Age as much as we can. Snare sounds. Getting rid of Sephiroth makes sense here. We have a 2-2, right? That's 3-3, of course, yeah. Not getting rid of Sephiroth. Really cool card here. Okay. Okay, gonna play. Ooh, interesting. I think. Can we? We're gonna play this one and attack here. Mobilize first. And then we sacrifice them. Okay. And then on 8. Quite interesting. And now we play a sacrifice card. Well, they just took away our decision here, so... Yeah. Took away our decision, and yeah, sometimes it's all you have to do, right? Pretty straightforward, and GG. Egrix. Yeah, that's a keep, of course. For second minor. Okay, go to Sage, into Victory, into Sephiroth. Whenever opponent is characterized something. The good thing with this type of deck is you get a lot of life back, even if you lose them early. Okay, they play mono black aggro. 6 damage is a lot. I'm gonna keep this here for additional block later on. I mean, I know we have Sephiroth. Yeah, that's the right one. They know we have it. Okay. Now we have a good block of the Sage, but they probably have removal spell for Sephiroth. We have double spell next turn, which is still fine. So it's not too bad. Oh. Not cool. Double corpse. So much damage, really. Eight. Yeah. Not cool, but I have to block. I have to block. These skeletons will get me. I do have quite a lot of blockers. That's a good draw. Getting quite a good amount of life here is important. Back on 8 is good too. They're on 9, so it's not easy to just attack here. If they spend the mana for this, then no, it's just calculations, right? We have to triple block, which kind of sucks though. No other option. Damage goes before. Okay, how much damage can I hold? Yeah. I have to get rid of one of the creatures. They already descended anyways. Should we get rid of a creature? Let me get rid of one of these. Make it a bit weaker here. They can die. Maybe draw something fine. Not really fine. I'm forced to block, right? So I do 3 damage, put them on 3. I take 2, I have double block, block, block. Then they dead. Okay. Because I have to triple block this. So we're gonna play this. And this one will get haste, or this one will get haste. And then we're gonna play this, yeah. It doesn't actually matter, but if they have another haste, I will be a bit annoyed. It gives life, but it's not good enough. Now I want to see like anything that's really strong, like Egrix or Erase the Past, like these kind of things. That's what we want here. So far we are able to block, which is quite important. Do have 3 creatures and a sacrificer, which is nice. Getting the haste there is also really important. They have 2 blockers only. The miner cannot block and they cannot activate the Sanctum yet. So that's also good. So So let's see what summon can do. They go on long. They got me. Yeah, risky, but they got us. Ah, we have to accept it. Really close game though. Really close game. Double removal got us there, sadly. Next game. Ping Doan. Doan is a Japanese football player, right? Yeah, we keep this hand. This is a keep. Gorehound. We have to do it. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's not too bad to have the second one. They have a breeding pool there. Dragonstorm, okay, combo, huh? Simic Kona. Let's see if we're fast enough. Do have 5 damage now, which is also okay. These summons... Okay, I mean, not really cool. Wish I could play this. Play this way. That is okay. That is okay. Going in as much as we can. And this is an interesting card too. Okay. 14. They don't have a way to tap the Kona yet. Which is really important. If they have the World Wagon here, then so be it. Then so be it. Regent, okay. So ramping. Still no Kona tap possibility, which is really good for me. Okay. We're gonna lose one card here. And I think it has to be this one. I really wish it's voice though. It's not. Just gonna ping here and draw. Yeah. Not bad, but also not too good. Didn't have a 1 mana card here, which is a bit sad. Damage here is more important. Hit on 6. I do have voice, which is really important. I know they have the tap part. Stock up is not good enough here. Just play voice, they have to counter voice, then they're dead. Because we get a trigger from Sephiroth on the summon as well. And then we play voice for haste and Bloodwitch for the triggers. So, I mean, let's see. They can be bounces, right? Okay, that's a trigger here. 5. Haste on voice is really good. So it is bounce, huh? But we still have lethal. Good bounce. Oh no, it's GG. Well, we got it. These summon, they do a lot of work, I have to say. I really have to say, they do really a lot of work. So GG. That's a keep. Go this in case we have summon next turn. Going in. Our hand this time is definitely on the weaker side. Okay. Get a 2-2. Cannot attack with that one, which is a bit sad. But the good part here is that opponent usually does not have a lot of ways to interact with my cards. Okay, no Hydra, really good for me. I probably have to take the 4. I hope I find a creature here. Well, I can hope, right? I'm not in a good position. I'm not in a good position because I've blocked. If I had creature, way better. Then we could block and then Egrix is gonna be a bit better. But hopefully Egrix is gonna work. Because we have to play it first, and they wanted to play. And this is why we play actually red, right? Fat Chocobo. What in the world? This one will die next turn anyways, huh? Okay. They get a draw, but it's okay. Just drawing lands here. Huh? Let's see if we can do it. Just have to survive this turn. Or Egrix has to survive, and then maybe we get there. But they maybe have fight spells. Fenrir, absolutely no problem here. Just no fight spell. That's fine. Okay, that's actually fine. They can only... Okay, yeah, it's not fine anymore. Take a lot of damage, let's see. We do get life though, which is really important. Trample. I have to take it. That's gonna be so funny. I could have blocked here for 1 more damage prevention, but... Okay. So, let's see what we can do. Okay, the first card is a land. I kinda wanna scry this land away. Because if it's a land, it should be untapped. Okay. Play this one. This one we can get back. So we're gonna sacrifice this one. Do we have these cards? Do we have to sacrifice? We do have. So we can play 1 more here. Put this in the graveyard because we're gonna get this later. We do not want to have that land. So now we have to use this. And yeah, this. No. No. Okay, that's good. And I'm gonna play this one. And then it's a no again. Go here. Okay, sacrifice you. Yeah, we would have comboed off here, and that's how Egrix works. Oh, this deck is, I don't know, guys. Winning a game with a combo is always fun, especially if it's a new one. And yeah, cool deck for sure. Nice. Oh my god, we comboed off 2 times, could have comboed off 3 times. The deck performed way better than I expected. A bit of a shorter video because I have to make many videos before I go to in my vacation. And yeah, the deck was super nice. It's so hard to actually build this correctly. I'm still not sure about the Enduring Innocence, but I really love Enduring Innocence with voice and with so many triggers. It's also a lifelink blocker, so I think it's fine. But I would actually put maybe one more Multiversal Passage. I'm super impressed by this card, especially in this 3-color thing. The starting time coming in tapped later on, sometimes a bit weird. But yeah, I think the Passage here maybe as a 3-off is better. Other than that, I like it. Can talk about having more Gorehounds here just to make sure we have more Surveil options. Sir Vondam, didn't use it that much, but still a really powerful card, of course. Overall, cool deck. Did you try Egrix? Maybe did you try Orzhov? Should I try Orzhov as well of Egrix? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, feel free to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And I see you all next time. And I wish you good night and good day wherever you are. Bye everyone.